No prisoners, only trophies. No prisoners, only trophies.
TF Review 16 coming at you with a video review. Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Human Alliance Soundwave. Here he is in his vehicle alt mode. SLS AMG Mercedes-Benz. Amazing vehicle alt mode with great details. This vehicle rolls beautifully. And it looks amazing. It looks incredible. So just awesome vehicle alt mode. One complaint I would have is the paint. Again, this is a gray molded plastic, but the details on this figure are incredible. So the paint should have been a bright silver metallic. This is a deluxe Revenge of the Fallen sideswipe figure who has great silver paint, bright silver paint. This would be the paint that I would like to have seen on the Soundwave. Again, I love the figure, and I love it regardless with or without the paint, but the paint would have just really brought it home as far as the realistic effect. So, again, the Dark of the Moon collection is scaled down slightly from the Revenge of the Fallen, from the Deluxe line to the Voyager line to the Human Alliance line. So this Sideswipe is a larger deluxe figure compared to the Dark of the Moon collection. And you can see how Soundwave Human Alliance compares in size as well. Here Soundwave is with Human Alliance Autobot Jazz. And again, this is a silver paint. This is more of a gunmetal silver metallic paint on Jazz. And again, you have the gray molded plastic. And then here you see the size comparison, the size differences as well. But as far as details on Soundwave, there is a lot of beautiful details on it here. So here's the front of the vehicle, and you got the great diamond slotted front grille, great paint applications, the Mercedes-Benz symbol, awesome front headlights. You got this beautiful vents, hood vents here and here, great paint on that, down to the very detail. You can see Hasbro did get licensing from Mercedes-Benz. You can even see the Mercedes-Benz symbol on the wheels, and then you can see the rotors behind the wheel and the calipers. So very just beautiful details on here, all the way down to the badging. So you have the 6.3 badging on the side, 6.3 liter V8 engine in the SLS AMG, packs about 570 horsepower, which takes the SLS AMG from 0 to 60 in about 3.8 seconds, 3.7 seconds. And so on the back of the vehicle you see Humans inferior, Soundwave superior. So he's got superior on the license plate, and again with the badging SLS here, the Mercedes symbol, AMG right here. So just down to the nitty-gritties on the details, and this vehicle alt mode is beautiful. So have no complaints whatsoever about this figure. I absolutely love it. The only thing is just if we would have got the paint. Gull wing doors open up to reveal his Human Alliance figure. Dylan Gould rides in the middle, rides the SLS AMG, and let's focus in on that. And there it is with the gull wing.